I'm no stranger to a steep block, as you've seen at my own place. It's perched on quite a mountainous slope and took a lot of work and practical solutions to make it into an accessible and enjoyable gardening space. I'm on my way to visit a garden which has many of the same challenges. And it's a project I have a very personal connection with because it belongs to my dad. For the last 2 decades, my dad was living and gardening in Toowoomba, Queensland. There he regenerated a massive 40-acre property, bringing it back to life with native plants. He recently relocated and downsized to this new place in Hobart. It's way smaller, but he's ready and raring to make it into something special. And what made you choose this house?
Well, there was 2 things that really struck me. It had a veranda, and out the other end side of it, old stables. And coming from a horse family, that was irresistible.
Yeah, it's a bit of vibe, a bit of storytelling.
Oh, yeah. And it was coming from Queensland with wraparound verandas, I couldn't cope with not having them.
Yeah. Obviously, this is very much your garden, but I've had quite a strong hand in shaping things so far, haven't I?
I have been very dependent on your decision-making about how to actually structure the place.
Yeah. So we definitely brought in some crews, did some earthworks, did some retaining. But you have some very strong opinions about how things should be. If it was my way, there'd be maybe a fruit tree or maybe a little veggie bed over here, but there's none of that.
No, done that.
The earthworks are settling in really nicely. I'm quite happy with how it's transformed the slope from something that was really steep into something that's really easy to access now.
They are an emphatic presence.
The boulders?
The boulders.
Yeah, yeah, and I think the boulders are great because they're going to last forever. Yeah.
Well, as far as we know.
And also you've got those steel staircases, and then they're going to last forever. They look really good. And this allows access and flow so beautifully between the terraces.
Certainly makes it easier for me to get around.
And in time to come, as that wall settles in even more, we can do some pocket planting into the wall, which will be beautiful.
The slope is still settling.
Yeah.
There is earth moving in behind it, and it'll take a while.
Yeah, we'll get there. I love how the earthworks has given you a whole large bed here that you can plant out. What kind of things have you been popping in here?
Mostly salvias and grevilleas with a mix of natives, some local, some from further afield. But at the moment, the emphasis has been on the grevilleas for the green. Salvias are actually good summer nectar, whereas the grevilleas autumn through to spring. So ultimately, that was a combination of looking at here. A couple of different things, such as the callistemon here. Once again, evergreen and nectar producing. Try and bring a bit of life back into the place.
And we've got lots of really thick woody mulch here as well.
But it also needs to be turned over with the compost, which is went in underneath it, so for aeration, because it's heavy soils and they do compact down. So to turn them in, to actually get the organic matter back into the solid stuff. Yeah.
And also we've got these lovely logs and old branches we've just placed around. So wonderful little spaces for habitat for little lizards to creep in. And you can just place them, even though it's a new garden, already there's little homes waiting for the animals to come. I know you've got heaps of plants here already, but I reckon there's a couple more spots for these little grevilleas. So you point to where you want them to go and I'll plant them.
There and there.
These grevilleas are called sun-kissed. All right, good to go. Nice, thank you. They'll get up to 30 centimetres high and 1 metre wide. There we go. They're evergreen and flower during winter, which means they'll hold the space while the seasonal plants come and go. So on this bottom terrace, you've dedicated it to just natives, and I really like how you've identified that this side is wet and boggy.
Very much so.
And this side's quite dry and sunny.
Yep.
So you've just chosen plants that fit those 2 different areas.
Here is a great opportunity for sedges, rushes, and over here it's kunzias and banksias and various wattles.
Yeah, it's quite a range of things. Just seeing what works well, what will thrive, you can plant more of if that's the case. Because over here I can see a eucalyptus pulchella that isn't so happy, but across the pathway you've got a really happy version of it as well.
Yep.
What's going on here?
One's in a well-drained spot, the other one's in a bog hole.
Doesn't like having wet feet.
Doesn't like wet feet. But leave it there to see what happens.
Yeah, it might come good. Yep.
Maybe.
Yep. So we've got a whole stash of little rushes here, Dad. Where do you want me to plant them for you?
Well, the pale rush is just in a line there.
Yep.
And the knobby rushes 1, 2, 3, 4 along there.
Awesome, leave it to me. Oh gee, it is wet down here, isn't it?
It is wet.
Yeah.
Very wet, that's the whole idea of it.
This is the perfect plants for the job.
Yep.
Dad, you've always been a great gardener. What is it that you love about it and keeps bringing you back again and again?
Well, it's life. It's all forms of life. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's, I can sit and watch a patch of ground for ages. It's, the variety of life comes in around plant life.
There's still a lot of work to be done, but my dad is always up for a challenge and relishes the hard work it will take to turn this urban block into a wildlife haven. My favourite thing about my dad is how he gardens, which is with deep interest and tenacity. I'll be here, of course, to help and can't wait to share the progress we make together over the coming months and years. And just quietly, I'm eyeing off his front verge for this next gardening project, so watch this space.